So pitfalls about this. Doctors don't understand the importance of IP. And that's something that really, they need to be educated. It's changing a little bit, but we are trained to publish our discoveries, not to protect it. However, the knowledge that physicians and clinicians can bring to you is very important when you sit down with patent attorneys. Because really, for the patent attorney to understand exactly some of the detailed of the mechanism of actions of your product into a particular patient, that would help tremendously in getting the patent through. And certainly I experienced that. In my opinion, if you want to have a true partnership with clinicians, do not offer them only to be an advisor on the advisory board. We love advisory boards. We get free dinner, free travel someplace, and we can just have a flight of ideas. We can sit there and propose all sorts of crazy, clinical trials, because frankly, you guys are going to pay for it, and we got a paper maybe out of it, and it's fun. I was on the clinical advisory board for Novartis and for Roche, and very often I call the medical director of Roche, who is a friend of mine, and say, I got this great idea, we should do 200 patients, using it. And he say, no. I said, well, why not? It's a great idea. He said, no, because it doesn't help my company. And, I was not really putting that in the equation. So it's better to have, yeah, because it's better to have somebody that's skin in the game. At that point, you're really going to get a lot of help. So think about that. And doctors also need to be trained in the field of conflict of interest. We don't get the conflict of interest very much. We think that we are a repository of sorts of good information and we can share it. As a matter of fact, this morning I was talking to a gentleman, and for the first time I think in my life I said, I can't tell you that because I'm talking to another company and it's protected. I was so impressed I said that. It took me 60 years to figure that out, So good thing, I'm learning. So doctors, and this concludes my first part, doctors really to understand that partnering with industry and commercializing an idea does not interfere with the purity of their academic purpose. I think we're getting there, but still some areas are still deficient. And companies need to understand that partnering with academic institution, IP sharing, royalties and so forth is a good thing. It's going to help both sides. And in particular, it's going to help the patients, which really is the reason why we get up in the morning.